video because it's easier to understand, but you can do it in sort of 3D. I'm in the floor right now, so it's kind of messed up. But
is that a malfunction?
This is like a tech demo. We don't know actually like. Yeah.
Can you just like lift yourself out of the? It's actually kind of working.
Why are you sitting down for farther into the
Just push X again. Push X again.
Oh.
Just relax.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe you need a taller guy.
So stand here and then press circle and I'll walk into you.
Hold on a second. Okay.
Small.
You got on my hands.
Okay. So the trick is to hold and click right here. Yeah.
Where?
Like somewhere right here.
Like this.
This is what happens when you let people play the tech demo.
Oh.
There.
This is more like. So how do I flip into the first person thing?
Hit X on either one. Yeah, so here you can kind of move. And this is actually a really neat demo because it's moving the camera with you as you're walking. And the thing with that is when like 3D.
This is your ideal gaming experience. I'd like to walk jump to the
But yeah, when you have a 3D TV, this is actually a really interesting effect because you can move the camera.
So,
the 3D effect.
how many 3D effects can you layer up before you just start throwing up on the floor? How do I,
You hit
circle. Your swap hands too. It's sort of assuming.
I just keep right. How do I swap hands?
Alright, we don't have a lot of time. Let's jump to the next
Let's
step.
do another one.
I got one dance move in, you shut me down?
I'm sorry.
Weakest dance.
And then you're gonna love this. You'll do the next one.
So this next one actually we haven't shown before, so you guys are the first to see it.
Really? Love an exclusive.
Yeah, so you wrote this on the plane?
Oh!
Yeah, in a hotel room. But this is kind of like a.
Yeah, Apple's gonna sue you.
Yeah.
Really, so this is like a. This is kind of like a multi-touch demo. So I can take these and I can move them around. It's in 3D, right? So I can bring it over, put it back, and kind of throw it around.
This is weirdly like the craziest thing you've shown. Right? Doesn't this seem completely nuts?
So this hasn't gotten nuts yet because it's not nuts until Kevin Butler arrives. Stick him on there. And the thing is, we can do this sort of like simple movement stuff. I think I lost it. But the thing is, we can do the regular movement stuff, but since we're in 3D, we can actually do something much more compelling. So we can have him sort of bend and twist. Because we have all the angles on the controller, so I can like stretch him out and kind of blend his face. And this really shows on this kind of debug pattern. You can see all the folds and twists that we can do.
Everything. So you guys have this patented?
Boy, they patented.
But you can do this in this kind of setting. So I can put my video of myself down here.
Whoa.
That's extremely bad.
Right. So and then I can have I can kind of put it over here. So you can imagine this would be like a browser where you can put some stuff. You can have a place in your store. And of course, you can put these things behind or in front. So, I can kind of put this like in the back so I can watch stuff. And then, what else?
This is so much better than being like at your real house.
Lay that one on the floor.
I can like put the map down. Right, so now I have a map and let's see what else with that. We got a obligatory picture of Jack Trenton.
Hard by law. Every gamer's fantasy.
So, now that we have this, we can actually do something else neat. We can actually go into camera mode. Now this controller is controlling the camera, it can zoom in and out. And this is really kind of neat because my hand's a bit shaky, but the thing is, we can actually do this like view of the map, right? So you can imagine doing like a real-time strategy game where you can look down and you can like look at this area or look here and like order your troops with the other controller. And then you can do it in 3D, right? So you can kind of yeah, go for it. Maybe you have to stay your hand. And this is another thing, like a game would probably filter this and it would feel laggier, but we give them raw output. So see, now you got to steady your hand.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We only have a new demo of that.
I think you just went meta on yourself.
Oh, wow. This is bizarre.
Is that weird?
It feels quite strange, right?
It's really strange. It's like you're walking through a room with a flashlight on. And the room is full of totally weird stuff. And you're in the room. And then this is mammals.
Just so you know where you are in your room. So
Right.
this is like the next generation of Myst.
You should definitely try this out.
Here, I want to try it.
Yeah.
So if you just get like super crazy in 3D, just get in your head. Whoa.
No, I would just think of it as a flashlight that's actually a
No,
camera.
because you put it in your head and it's headshot.
The neat thing is like camera control in games is always really tough, right? You're always like fiddling with the
You guys think my belt
figure it out.
buckle is big enough?
But
So you're saying, you see a future where
This
like
is nuts.
you've got one of them moving your.
yeah.
You're actually moving your character, and this guy is.
You could be looking around.
So-
the thing is, you can be looking around objects.
So this could also be a gun of some sort.
Oh yeah, so you can put a cursor in the middle. It's a lot like a 3D mouse in a sense, because you know when you're playing a first-person shooter with a mouse, you have.
Right, what?
You're holding very precisely.
Did you make another trend?
I did.
You almost have it.
How do you actually make things?
Hit circle, clear. The UI for this is nuts because we just wrote it last night. So.
Jack, no
Here,
problem.
go for it. I might try to teach